Kurt Okreku has just launched his manifesto here in Accra, and these are the scenes that are greeting him after the launch. It's been snazzy, it's been looking good, but the big question is whether substantially the delegates who are going to actually thumbprint and make him GFA president will follow through with that. I'm Gary Al Smith, and this is the Pulse on Joy News. I'm here with my colleague Benedict Owusu-Dankwa, who was here from the beginning as well. You were here from the start and even before. If you look at, first of all, they said 10 a.m., it didn't start on time, but you know that was because a lot of people did not come early. But in terms of the setup, Benedict, this is really good.
It's very good. I mean, for the very first time we are witnessing something like this. I mean, past elections were just outright Mr. Nyantichi, but this time we have other candidates, you know, vying for this top job of the FA. And for Kurt and his team and what they've done today, it's amazing. I mean, if we're talking about elections being won on this, straight away you'd say that Kurt will win this election. But of course, it's got to do with the issues. And for the very first time, there's something I'm so happy about. Football people are looking at issues. They've done away with relationship. They've done away with things that previously we talked about being money. Now they are looking at issues, and I think exactly what Kurt has done today. He's let us know what he wants to do when he's elected as the FA president. But one thing that we should also be mindful about is it's not just about talking. It's not just about letting us know, but how feasible the things that he's put out there are and how he's going to do it. But I think that we have to give it to him. He's raised the bar. He's the first candidate to have done this. Now we wait to see what the other candidates will do. 7 of them, and he's the one that has started. Before George Friye was here, and I know very well that George Friye will be traveling. He says he's having his in Sunyani. Palmer will have his somewhere next week. So I think that it is very good. He made a point about it being on a fair ground. We should all look at the issues. Voting should be based on issues, not just about relationships. And I think that everything that he said today, on the face of it, fantastic. But how feasible these things are is what we must interrogate.
Now, Kurt touched on some key areas, including how he's going to fund the campaign, how he's actually going to fund the lofty ideas that he put forward. He also spoke about essentially revamping the Secretariat of Ghana Football and so on and so forth. I asked him some key questions, and so let me take you to that tete-a-tete I had with him right now, where he answered some key questions about his manifesto. And then you talked about funding as well. I mean, I heard you talk about 10% of certain fees going into a fund, 2% of all transfer fees going into a women, calls and medical fund, and then another 2% from one other fee going into that as well. Are you going to root that in law, or you are going to use your power as GFA president to ensure that that is passed?
Okay, what's most important is that I'm just I will be one of the board members, okay? I love the philosophy of engagement. Yeah. I'm going to engage every key stakeholder. We're going to come around the table and speak the truth. I've been speaking about honesty. Let's analyze our situation. How do we develop this sport beyond the basic foundations, okay? If we develop Premier League, coast football will suffer. If we don't develop coast football, Premier League will suffer. So it's about continuous engagement and believing in a way. And once we believe in a way, look, releasing the resources into those channels will not be a problem. Already, the funds come through the FA, but they don't go to those various bodies of the FA. So I'm saying that I'm going to pretend over an FA that will take care of the various interest groups that we have. Most importantly, amateur football. You said,
final question to you, you said the general secretary role at the Ghana Football Association will be equal to somebody with the powers of a multinational corporation. Kurt,
this is what I said.
That's not going to be easy.
It is possible. For me, and from what I have said here, nothing is impossible. When you prepare well, when you plan, you can achieve it. When you dream, you can see the reality of the day.
All the best.
Thanks.
So that was a brief interview with Kurt Okreku right after he finished his manifesto presentation. So now, Benedict, you've now said that some of the others are going to have their Kurt has raised the bar in terms of the aesthetics as well. But for the person at home, what does this signify?
Well, as we always say, it's just a small community that are going to vote 120, but it's got to do with the perception. It's got to do with how the people out there see these people. Now football has become big. It transcends across borders, and it's not just about the 120 people. You know, they are doing everything like it's a general election, and that's how it should be.
They are actually behaving like that.
Exactly, that's how it should be, because the interest in football is that very big. It's not like the Ghana Bar Association having their elections where only their members will sit and talk about it. But now it's on national television, it's everywhere. So I'm sure those out there, it's just got to do with the perception where they will see these candidates as people that want to come in and do something, want to come in and change the status quo. We are breaking away from the things that we're used to in the last 13 years.
Yeah, sure.
And how do we change the perception, the image? And I think that it is good for these people to come out and let the public and the viewers and everybody know what they want, in as much as they also think about the 120 people that are going to vote.
The analysis will continue here on the JoyNews channel and even across the country. But please stay with us as we are your reference point for everything involving the GFA elections, from the Ghana Exim Bank Auditorium, where Kedekreku has launched his manifesto. I'm Gary Al Smith for JoyNews.